Welcome in gamers, I hope you've all booked a few weeks off work as Starfield is set to release just around the corner. This new universe brought to us by Bethesda is sure to consume our lives as we dive into our spacefaring adventures. With Bethesda's previous IP being the Elder Scrolls and Fallout, we know that Starfield is going to be filled to the brim with story, exploration, characters, lore and much more. Want to fulfill your dream as a ship's captain or a space pirate? The possibilities are endless. The scope of this game is just massive and there's plenty to get excited about, so here's a list of my top 5 reasons why I'm super hyped for Starfield.
This is where we belong.
Of course, the first thing we've got to get excited for is what Starfield's all about. What kind of story will you be diving into in this journey? So Starfield is set in the year 2330, and humanity has advanced beyond our solar system and settled many planets in systems across the galaxy. Your character draws the attention of a group known as Constellation. This organization of space explorers are trying to unravel a secret that involves unique artifacts that are scattered throughout the galaxy. They need your help collecting these artifacts to help solve a mystery that could change humanity forever. As you embark on your journey, you will have to carefully navigate between the various factions that take up the galaxy. There are two main factions known as the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective, who aren't on the best of terms due to previous conflict. The United Colonies is the home to the first and largest human colony in space, New Atlantis, as well as the largest mining facility known as Sidonia. The people of the United Colonies value things like order and discipline, and are very much focused on preserving the legacy of humanity as it was on Earth. Outside of United Colony space, there is a coalition of star systems known as the Freestar Collective. Where the United Colonies are subject to law and order, the Freestar Collective is a part of the galaxy that's more comparable to the Wild West. In typical Bethesda fashion, you'll be tasked with working with and navigating your relationships with these factions as you progress through your journey.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Now, you wouldn't be much of a ship's captain without a crew to back you up and explore with you. In Starfield, you are able to assemble a variety of different crew members who will be able to call your ship home as well. Some members of Constellation are able to join your crew, each bringing their own skill set to help when you're expanding your ship and outposts. Not only that, but they also bring their own unique quest lines. You can choose who to befriend and of course, who to romance. These Constellation members will be your main companions during your travels, but you can also hire and recruit random NPCs you meet out in the galaxy or at spaceports. These NPCs don't directly contribute to your main story, but they do bring additional skill sets to your crew that will aid you in combat, resource gathering, and much more. Personally, I'm super excited to check out all the options available as I put together my ragged band of adventurers. Next up, I want to talk about the combat, weapons and gear. It looks like there's so much variety in how you can overcome each encounter, whether you want to take the stealthy approach or running guns blazing, whether you enjoy long-range rifles or prefer getting up close and personal with a melee weapon. All playstyles are possible in Starfield. There are a huge amount of weapons to choose from. Each can be modified to fit your needs and the environments you'll be fighting in. Speaking of environments, you'll be exploring the whole galaxy. That means you'll be visiting a huge variety of planets, each with their own biomes, enemies, and even different gravities. You can use a boost pack to help you get around and give you that aerial advantage. fighting in Zero G will also offer its own unique challenges like the recoil on ballistic weapons. With the huge amount of options available to you, there really is endless potential in how you go about overcoming any obstacle. I cannot wait to dive into the combat in Starfield and see what is possible. It's not only ground combat you can get involved in though, you can also battle amongst the stars. Starfield offers complex space battles that involve having complete control over your ship at all times. Reallocate your power to different systems on your ship for whatever the situation requires. Boosting your power to your engines will make your ship faster if you need to evade in a dogfight, or you can boost your power to your weapons and shields to show that you mean business. Destroying an enemy ship will allow you to loot the wreckage for scrap, but that's not the only way you can claim victory. If you like the look of their fancy space wagon, then there's no need to destroy it. You can dock with the enemy vessel, board their ship and take it as your own like a true space pirate. Once you've taken control, the ship is yours and you can add it to your fleet. I'm looking forward to trying out different kinds of ships in combat to see how the weapons, shields, mass and mobility affect how useful they are in a fight for your life. Before we jump onto the final reason why I'm super hyped for Starfield, I just want to give a few special mentions. And here it is. One of the things I'm definitely most excited for in Starfield is the ship building and customization. Every spaceport has a ship technician that will allow you to purchase, sell, or modify ships. I think one of the most exciting things for me though is that you aren't limited to just one ship. You can have a whole roster of ships, each unique in their own way and specialized for different activities. You can build fast, nimble ships great for bounty hunting, armored heavy hitters great for space fights, or giant beasts built for cargo missions. Each ship has a huge variety of parts that you can customize and upgrade. Adding and moving modules allows you to change the look and stats of your ship, but they can also add equipment to utilize. Things like crafting modules for crafting gear, or habitat modules that give you more crew space. The possibilities are endless. And of course, the finishing touch is customizing your paint job. I cannot wait to add a racing stripe. And there we have it. Even with all these reasons to get excited, I still feel like I've barely scratched the surface of what is possible in Starfield. Bethesda offers so much freedom in how you explore and go about your journey that there really is an infinite amount of ways to play. From a replayability perspective, no two playthroughs of Starfield will ever be the same. I can't wait to not only dive into this galaxy myself, but also see the choices and playstyles of other players. I hope you're just as prepared for takeoff when this game launches in early access on September 1st.
So, ready to get out there?
Main engines go. Good luck, Constellation.